Take a moment, look closely, notice the colors, the lighting, the composition. Each brushstroke is delicately placed to create this piece. Only one thing is left to ponder. Whose hands created this piece? Or was it even hands at all? For centuries, art has been a reflection of the human mind, our emotions, our struggles, our imagination. But for the first time, art is no longer made only by humans.
AI and
AI. AI.
AI.
AI.
AI.
AI. AI slop.
Today, about half of the American artists report using AI tools, not always by choice, but because the industry is moving faster than they can afford to ignore. Billions of images, over 11 billion by some estimates, have already been generated by AI systems, flooding the visual landscape at an unprecedented scale. While only about a quarter of Americans recognize AI-generated art, those images are spreading faster than public awareness can keep up. Although AI-generated art feels entirely new, the fear surrounding it isn't. When photography emerged in the early 19th century, many painters worried it would replace them, especially as photographic studios spread rapidly across Europe and the United States. Portrait painters saw demand decline, critics questioned whether painting still had value, and newspapers debated whether photography should even be considered art. Today, as AI enters creative industries at an even faster pace, artists are once again left asking the same question. Has technology become a tool, or has it crossed the line into replacement?
Definitely a lot of negativity. I'm personally on the side of being really critical and kind of anti-AI right now based on how it has been developed and how it currently runs, trying to limit human interaction, trying to like, oh, don't text your grandma, use this AI that does it for you, like limiting human connection. That is never going to be the thing that uplifts marginalized communities. That's never going to be what artists choose to use as their method of expression and community building.
In my case particular, like I'm speaking from my personal opinions, I'm not particularly interested in AI. The thing is, AI is great for certain problems, but not so great for other problems. Because for me, like, part of it is not just like the painting you paint, but it's also being there, the changing lights or colors. Every decision you are making, I made so many friends because of that. We go out to paint together, and so there's a connection making aspect. I don't think AI can give me that,
Another major concern surrounding AI-generated art is how these systems are trained. Many generative AI models rely on vast amounts of artwork collected from the internet, often without the knowledge or consent of the original artists. These images, created through years of skill and personal expression, are absorbed into data sets and reused by algorithms, raising serious questions about ownership, consent, and whose creativity is actually being profited from.
I think that it is not ethical to use other artists' work and then without their permission because it is their intellectual property. And I think it's also unethical that websites and social media like Meta, Instagram, you're basically, if you want to participate, you're basically consenting to have your work be someone else's property in a way.
If just us or a startup company or a lot of open model, a lot of paper I saw, they are trained on illegal data. Yeah, because it's so easy to train anything you can find. I think it's just a trend and nobody can really stop it.
That is wrong. That just feels wrong. Like from a artist perspective, that just doesn't feel right. Yeah.
Behind every dataset are real artists, people whose time, skill, and creativity shape the visual culture we now take for granted. Supporting human artists means valuing work created through the lived experiences, not scraped databases. Reducing our reliance on generative AI is one way to do that, and when AI tools are used, choosing systems trained on authorized artwork such as Adobe Firefly helps respect the rights of the artists, whose work makes creativity possible in the first place. Support your local artists and feel the connection that makes us a community. Give yourself a break from the screens. Advance your creative mind. Support what makes us, us.